Hi everybody, how are you? My name is Casey Garrett. I'm the founder at Solstice Mind and Body Spa. We do lots of things here, yoga, mind-body experiences, meditation classes, and massage therapy. And lots of you have been missing your massage therapists very much. We miss you too. So we thought it might be fun and helpful to put together some mini self-care tips for you, just in some little mini videos. Therapeutic touch, for those of you who are members with us, therapeutic touch is so vitally important to our health. So especially for those of you who are living alone and sheltered in place and don't have a lot of physical contact with a partner or with children, this can be really difficult and one of those things that you don't know how much you're missing until you realize you don't know how much you're missing it. So one really fun, effective, and easy way that you can give yourself some therapeutic touch is through reflexology. So reflexology, commonly known, is a foot rub, but it's so much more than that. So very briefly, reflexology, the concept of reflexology is that our entire physical body, from our crown of our head to our toes, is reflected in our foot. So reflexology can also be done on the ears as well as the hands, but it is most commonly done and certainly easiest for us to do it on ourselves if we're doing it with our feet. So I just wanted to give you a fun little reflexology mini-series that you can do at home. I highly recommend beginning with a foot soak or bath if you can, even if you don't have a bathtub. If you can get a basin and just do a hot water Epsom salt soak. We have some great ones at the studio, so if you would like some shipped to you, just zip us an email. We have a plant medicine infused soaking salt, as well as some plant medicine based balms that we love to use in our bodywork treatments. So go ahead and grab your favorite lotion or cream. Doesn't matter. The only one you want to look for is something that has a little bit of glide to it. So again, if you need some from home, you can drop us a line. And then essentially basics, you can consider when you're looking at your foot, if you imagine a little person in there, this is your head and this is your base. So just at its most basic form, that's one way to think of it. So as we move through the different parts of the foot, they correspond to a different part of the body. So I'm going to keep it really basic and simple yet effective for y'all today. So beginning with the toes are pretty amazing. There's lots of stuff going on, even though they're quite small. So for starters, the center point of your big toe corresponds with your pineal gland, which is lots of our hormones. So this is a great point for metabolism, for hormone regulation, for balancing. So just feelings in general, you can give that point some work. This part of your toes, kind of the central part, corresponds with your sinuses. So as all of the flowers are blowing open, these can be really wonderful release points for those of you suffering from seasonal allergies. So again, it's kind of the neck, if you will, of our little toes. And then these are all the sinus points. This not surprisingly, it corresponds to this part of us. So if you have gotten a massage, these tend to be little boulders through this area. All of the knots, all of the tension. We humans, because of our lifestyle, our driving, our typing, our texting, a lot of tension builds up in our trapezius muscle, aka our traps, which is right here on each side. So that in your feet to reach those areas is that ridge point. So a great way to work the tension in our neck, shoulders, and traps is by giving some specific attention to that ridge along the ball of the foot. So moreover, working down into the ball, this gets into our heart and lung points. So don't worry about being too specific right now. Just remember that this whole ball of the foot area is your heart and lung. This is so important to strengthen right now, especially with the change of season time, and specifically with coronavirus. Keeping this area of your body strong is so important right now. So that's a great, plus it feels great to work those points on the ball of the foot. This is in, as you come down from the ball of your foot, this kind of the heart of your foot, so there's like a central point, is your solar plexus, your diaphragm. So that area underneath the ball of the foot corresponds with this area of your body. You have your power center, your energy center. So working this area of your foot will help you with your own personal empowerment, with your energy, with your breathing, and your life force, your prana, your pranic energy. Then working down below that area is your liver, your stomach, your pancreas, and your kidneys. So a lot of our digestion, our assimilation of nutrients, that is kind of the meaty part of your foot. So that also too feels really wonderful to work and assist in the elimination of waste. So good. And then furthering down the foot, corresponding with the body, moving down, you're moving into your spleen, your small intestine, your pancreas, your transverse colon, and again, all those points of elimination. I definitely recommend drinking lots and lots of extra water. Also, aloe is wonderful, so just helping your digestive system move, strengthen. Drinking lots of purified water as well as getting extra rest are two very simple, very powerful things you can do to assist in your body's detoxification. Beautiful. And then this lower part of your foot, I love, there's so much going on here. This area is our hips, our sciatic nerve is located in the hip area, our pelvis, our reproductive points. So this area, it can be one of the harder parts of the foot. My like I said, there's a lot going on in here. It holds our sacral energy, our sacral chakra, which has to do with reproduction, fertility. Points along the ankles. And this points along the ankles have a tendency to bring the energy down from the body. So you want to, if you're pregnant, this is definitely one area of the body that you want to avoid working while you're pregnant, these ankle points. If you've been into the studio, if you've had a baby, there are several points on the body that you should avoid during pregnancy, and this is one of them. Also, your sciatic nerve runs along the heel. So the sciatic nerve, if you've not been acquainted, it is a nerve that runs down and over through your glutes, and it runs underneath your piriformis muscle. So your piriformis muscle, when we sit a lot, when we drive a lot, when we run a lot, the tightness created from those activities put a lot of pressure and tighten up your piriformis, which in turn the piriformis pushes onto that sciatic nerve, which creates a radiating, shooting, highly painful condition called sciatica. So a lot of runners have suffered from it. It's very common in pregnancy because of the changes in the body, that it creates pressure there and can cause sciatica. So that is such a beautiful point to work to keep that area of the body loose. A good stretch for the piriformis is pigeon in yoga asana, or a figure four where you're laying on your back and creating a figure four. So if you join us for our live stream classes during the week, we almost always do some form of a piriformis stretch. Figure four, pigeon, recline pigeon. In most of our classes that will make an appearance, and you'll stretch out your piriformis. So last but not least, I have found this area, if you tend to be kind of cracked and dry in your heel, that is a really good kind of little warning sign that you're not drinking enough water, that your digestion is kind of sluggish, and your body could use a little assistance. Again, lots of water, more sleep, aloe, anything that will help assist your body in elimination and hydration. So lots of fruits and vegetables. Watermelon is one of my super faves that has a super high water content to help with the body's natural processes and just give it a little oomph. So I hope that was helpful. Again, lots of Epsom salts can be very helpful in detoxifying. And again, stay tuned. We'll be doing little bits and pieces and snippets like this from here and there to hopefully help you physically and tide you over until we can see you back on the table, hopefully sometime soon. So thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.